Frederick, always great to get your take on the news of the day. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this theme that's been evolving from the Fed chair in recent appearances, and that is that the lane is getting narrower. Is there any doubt about that right now?
No, I think the lane has gotten extremely narrow. In fact, this is something I've been saying for the last 6 months, that the Fed basically got put behind a rock and a hard place, very much due to some of the mistakes they made, and also very bad luck. Ukraine war is very bad luck. The likelihood of them being able to pull off a soft landing, I think, is very low. It's like pulling off a hat trick against an extremely good hockey team. The odds are really against them, and I think they realize that. The good news is that what Jay is saying is absolutely right. The Fed has to control inflation. That's the most important thing they need to do now. They actually have changed their policy in a remarkable way by going to 75 basis point increases. They're going to need to keep on doing that. And they're finally turned the boat around in the right direction, but unfortunately it was a little bit too late. And that makes it very unlikely that they're going to get this soft landing outcome that everybody would love to see, but reality is saying it's just very unlikely to happen.
Yeah, there's been a little more eating crow today, saying they've tried to get smarter about supply dynamics, out of the business, he said, of giving Congress fiscal policy advice. And now, Frederick, the New York Fed launching this new corporate bond market distress index to track the $8 trillion in corporate bonds as conditions tighten. Do you think the Fed is on watch for something to break, quote unquote?
You know, they really changed the way they started thinking about things after the global financial crisis. They actually created a whole new division at the Board of Governors called Capital Markets in order to monitor exactly these issues. When you're in a situation where you're tightening like the Fed has to tighten now, there's a lot more risk to financial markets, and they have to monitor it very, very carefully. The bottom line is they still need to do what they need to do, but if there are other emergency measures they may need to take to soften the blow, they've got to be ready to bring them out and to bring them out quickly. So this is exactly the right way to proceed.
Fred, I want to ask you about investor confidence in the Fed right now. There was a quote by investor Bill Ackman this morning about basically saying that the Fed needs to act decisively to kill inflation and inflationary expectations. And I know you said that you believe the Fed should be prioritizing this over even the potential for a more difficult recession picture, that getting inflation under control should be paramount. Do you think the Fed is doing a good enough job communicating to the market that it is in control and that it does have the tools at its disposal and wants to use them in order to get inflation under control?
I think they've done a hell of a lot better recently. I think that they really failed in that job earlier on. I think they had a very flawed policy framework, which I've discussed, for example, in an op-ed in the FT a while ago, about 6 months ago. They finally are actually now getting with the program. Unfortunately, it's better to get with the program when you have to, but it's not great if you basically waited too long. It means you're behind the curve, and it's going to be more costly to solve the problem. So where there was a potential to do a soft landing 6 months ago, that really, I think, has disappeared. That window has disappeared. But the Fed has got to do what it's got to do, and the good news is that they're now talking the right talk. The Biden administration has also been supportive. That's a very big change from the previous administration's support of the Fed. So, you know, all of that's good, but you know, the Fed made some serious mistakes, and then, you know, the Ukraine war is a very bad shock, both in terms of inflation and to the economy, and that's not the Biden administration's or the Federal Reserve's fault. It's just a reality. It's tough, and sometimes life just doesn't work out the way you'd like it to.